Hi everyone, hope you're all well. After what I spoke about on last week's vlog, all the positivity that I got, I really didn't think that I'd be talking about what I'm going to talk about so soon. But on today's vlog I wanted to talk about setbacks. So, to be honest, a bit of a setback has happened this past week, which came completely out of the blue and completely unexpectedly. So one of the main symptoms that I get with my FND is really severe dizziness. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I'm dizzy, and it's been that way for almost 2 years since I first became unwell. But I'm the kind of person that I just get on with it and put up with it because there's no cure for FND, so you've got no choice really other than to just push through the symptoms that you get. But last Monday I had a really severe dizziness episode, and I've not had one like that for well over a year. But I thought, okay, maybe it's just a one-off, and I tried to hold on to that positivity. And for a couple of days I did, and then I woke up last Thursday and I had another really severe episode, and it lasted for quite a long time, and it was just horrific. I felt so unwell. And again, that's the first time that that's happened for about a year, so I'm starting to think to myself at this point, I thought I was past all of that, so why suddenly is it deciding to come back? Like I say, I'm dizzy all the time and I put up with it, but that was something else. That was really, really bad. So yeah, that kind of dizziness hasn't happened for a long time, and I thought I was past that and I was coming through the other side, but yet again, FND's decided to shift the goalposts again. Yeah, it's a bit of a frustrating one, but I did want to talk about setbacks because I was never naive in thinking that from here on in everything was going to be amazing all the time. I knew that I was bound to have setbacks, but I just didn't expect it to happen so soon. And maybe other people don't see it as much of a setback, but because I've been doing so well, it does feel like a massive step backwards. And I've obviously had a lot of setbacks throughout the 2 years that I've been unwell, but I've never been doing as well as I have been recently, so it kind of feels like that corner that I felt that I'd turned a few weeks ago, I feel like I've turned back round and gone the other way again, so I've got to just laugh and make light heart of it because there's nothing else I can do. It is frustrating, but yeah, I've just got to remember that setbacks happen and it's not my fault, and try not to beat myself up about it, which to be honest I'm not, because I feel like if anything I'm more upset than annoyed about it, because it's just a bit sad that suddenly I've had a setback so soon, it is a bit disappointing, but all I need to do is just take it easy for a bit and not do the physio as intensely as I have been, and just get some more rest and hope that these dizzy episodes that I've been having, not that they're a one-off because I've obviously had more than one, but just hope that they're not going to be a regular occurrence. I don't know what's brought them on. It seems to just have a mind of its own, but the next step is actually to be referred back to the hospital, to the vestibular clinic, for them to investigate the dizziness and try and help with that and help to improve it. And that is what's going to happen, but obviously that's going to be months and months and months down the line, so in the meantime I'll just keep putting up with it like I have been for the last couple of years. That's the thing with chronic illness, and especially FND. It's not even day by day that it changes, it's literally hour by hour, minute by minute. You can be not too bad one minute and the next minute feel horrific, so it's the uncertainty, not really knowing how things are going to be, that is quite difficult. But I just want to say to anyone that is going through a similar thing or has suffered a setback of any kind, that it'll all be okay and it'll all work out, and it's not your fault if you've had a setback, and there's nothing that you can really do. It's all part of the journey, really. With every negative there's a positive, and I'm trying to think that if I have taken a bit of a step back, then when I get through it, that'll make that even more amazing because I've overcome another obstacle, That's how I'm trying to perceive it that way and hold on to a bit of positivity at least, because it is a bit annoying, but there's not really a great deal I can do about it. FND's decided to have a bit of a flare up this past week, and that's how it is. And I know that it doesn't undo all of the progress that I've made recently, but that feeling that I spoke about in last week's vlog about like having that spark inside and that happiness and everything's going to be okay, and I felt so alive, and I thought I could hold on to that feeling, especially for longer than what I have done. And I'm not saying that I've lost it and it's gone completely. I have had some really happy moments this past week as well, but yeah, it's all part of the journey of FND and chronic illness. Things are up and down all the time. You get through it with the support of everyone around you. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching, and take care.